Hi guys, welcome to Frannie's Food for another episode of Bogan Cooking by me. Tonight we're going to make chicken Chinese dumplings in a broth, so they'll be steamed. So I've got most of my ingredients prepared. This is winging it. This is how I like to eat them. You can add or substitute or take out what you don't like. First of all, we start with some chicken mince. I've got, 500 odd grams of chicken mince here. Put that in the bowl. A couple of shallots chopped up. We have some grated ginger, some hot chili and some garlic crushed. Pop that in there as well. I like to put a little bit of carrot in mine, so that's like one medium small carrot or half a large one. Some cabbage. I had red cabbage in the fridge, so this is what we've got tonight. You can use wombok or drumhead or Chinese cabbage or whatever cabbage you like, but that's just for a little bit of flavour. So we put all them in a bowl, and I normally add 1 or 2 tablespoons, roughly, measure it out or not. I'm going to go 3 because I like it. It's lime juice. And then a little bit of soy sauce, probably the same as the lime juice. I like dark soy sauce. Just roughly, I just guess. And also a little bit of fish sauce, which I didn't get out of the fridge. So probably a couple of spoons of that as well. So pretty much even on the fish, the soy and the lime juice. We mush all this up together so it's nice and combined. At the moment I'm making some pickled ginger as well to go on top when we serve. So on my stove I have a pickling mixture going. So it's pretty much whatever your water content. Say you have a cup of water, it's half the amount of vinegar. So a cup of water, half a cup of vinegar. Half a cup of water, quarter of a cup of vinegar, and 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. So that's boiling away there. We've got our ginger cut up. I'll show you in a minute. But this is nice and combined now. It's just a mushy paste. So we've got that there. I'll just wash my hands. Still here, guys. Sorry about that. Wash my hands, wipe them off. Okay, so before we start rolling these, the broth we're going to cook it in, we're going to get that on. So I just use some chicken stock. So pour that in our pan. Get that going. My pickling liquid's boiling, so I'll turn that off. Okay, so back to our stock, our soup or our broth, whatever you like to call it, is chicken stock. A couple of cut up shallots in there. In here I have some bashed lemongrass, so all the flavour comes out, some ginger and some garlic. So we'll pop that in as well. I also want a chilli in there, which I didn't grab already. So just a chilli. I'm just going to split him in half, pop him in there, and just let that simmer away to build some flavours. We'll also add some soy sauce. And a little bit of Chinese cooking wine. Rebel! So I'll simmer that away. Ready to go. This is my pickling liquid. And this is my ginger. I just made it little matchsticks because that's what I like. So then the hot liquid goes in onto your ginger. Covers it up. Lid straight on. That will pickle away nicely. It's always better the next day, but it will be good for dinner tonight as well. Okay, I'm going to pause you for a sec because my husband's home, my dogs are noisy, and then we'll come back and we'll roll these things. Hey guys, we're back, and now I have my little bottle of water and my gyoza or wonton wrappers or whatever you want to call them. So they're little round ones, and I'll show you how we roll these puppies up, and then we'll cook away and we can have dinner. So put it down. Got a little spoon here. It's like a big teaspoonful on there. A little bit more. We wet all around the outside of the wrapper. Pick her up. And you want to sort of crinkle and fold. Crinkle, can you see that? Crinkle and fold. And you want to make it as tight to the filling as you can. You don't want air bubbles because otherwise, obviously, they get water in. Okay, that's not the best looking one, but they get better as you go. I'll roll a couple more and then I'll put you on pause while I roll them all out and then we'll cook them. Our broth's steeping away nicely, getting some flavours of all those lovely ingredients we put in. So I might just do, a couple at a time. It's quicker. So we've got our water all the way around the edge. All the way around the edge. So that helps it hold together. So then we have a couple of spoons of this in the middle. Okay, so then we pick her up. I always start in the middle and I go out towards the edge, one edge. This little fan. And the other one, make sure there's no air in with the filling. It's not the prettiest, but I can guarantee you it's going to taste good. So then we got the next one. Just pinch and roll, pinch and roll, pinch and roll. Okay, so I'm not too boring. I'll leave you for a sec. I'll get some more rolled up and we'll come back and I'll show you how to finish it off. Okay guys, I'm back again. I've got enough rolled up just for dinner for me and the hubby. So I'll finish them off later, but before we cook them, we need to finish our broth off. So we'll go over here. And what we do is we scoop out all those things we put in. So all the chili and the lemongrass and the garlic. We don't want chunky bits in it. So just scoop them out, put them in a bowl. Put them to one side. I forgot to tell you when we made the broth, for however much broth you put in, you put half as much water. So I put a litre of broth, so I put 500 mils of water in here because otherwise it would be just too strong. Okay, so I've got all my bits out. Now it's got good flavour. We need to add a little bit of lime juice to get the sour taste. So that's normally like a couple of tablespoons full. Give that a stir, see what that tastes like. Let it part for a sec. Give it a little taste. I think that's perfectly balanced for me. Sometimes you might have to add a little bit more salty, sweet, sour, depending on what you want. But that's my perfect flavour. So we'll get that boiling again. These go in for 3 to 5 minutes until they're cooked. We get them out and I'll show you how to serve them up and how to eat them properly. Okay, I'll leave you with that for just another couple of minutes and we'll be back. Okay guys, the dumplings have been boiling away for 3 to 5 minutes. They look cooked, so I'll show you how we serve them up. Get a bowl. Put them in. have any nice big bowls anymore, but they'll still be good. Put some broth in just to cover them, just so they just, yeah. Just some broth in there. Okay, pop the broth to one side for later. I like to garnish them with a little bit of shallot. A couple of bits of chili. And then some of this lovely pickled ginger that we did earlier. So just a couple of sticks of it. A couple of sticks of it. A little bit more. Okay, so this is our dumplings and broth, and now the correct way to eat a dumpling. So you get your spoon, grab a dumpling, put a little hole in it, break it in half, make sure that there's some broth on your spoon so it goes inside the dumpling. Make sure you got a little bit of your garnish on there, a little bit of ginger. That nice broth so it fills up the dumpling, and in we go. Ready? It's going to be hot. Spot on. Happy with the flavours. Like I said, if you don't like something, change it around. You put mushrooms in them, sweet corn, whatever you like. If you've got it in your cupboard, use it. Give it a go. Hit me up if you need any tips or tricks. That's Frannie, over and out for Bogan Cooking.